everyone, been a little while since I did an update, and this one's a little different. First of all, I'm going to say at the end of this video, I'm going to put some pictures of some eggs that Rose laid, and maybe this can help someone if they have a female dragon and that dragon lays eggs that look like this. You'll know what's going on. What I've learned from the vet, for wild animals like this, wild reptiles that are held in captivity, for some of them, the reproductive system, it's in females, is kind of one of those where if you don't use it, you lose it. So female dragons that are breeder dragons probably don't typically have these issues because everything's being used, you know, as nature intended. And what I saw a week ago looked like just egg yolk, you know, just an egg that was all yolk. And that's what you're going to see in the pictures at the end of the video, the yellow ones. And then there were some other different looking eggs after that, and I'll put that picture there too. So I called the vet about that. They said, no, that's not normal. Get her in as soon as you can in the next few weeks. Let's check things out. You couldn't have convinced me in November when I did her 5-year checkup to just go ahead when she was healthy and everything's fine and there's no white blood cells, to go ahead and do a spaying, because I haven't gone through this before. And I wasn't certain, well, do we really need to do that? To me, a surgery is, you do it if you have to. But after learning everything I have this week, if I have a female dragon in the future, this is going to be, the spaying will be the first order of business. I'm not going to wait, going to do it when they're healthy, if they're healthy. And, you know, they'll have a much higher % chance to get through that surgery. So in Rose's appointment this past Monday, let's see, we did, of course they did an exam. They did antibiotic called Ceftazidime. I'll spell that in the description. We're doing that every 3rd day between, say, last Monday and next Wednesday. We're going to do a spaying. So we're doing antibiotics until then, because if one of those kinds of eggs bursts inside, what can happen is, you know, bacterial infection. It's always in there, but if there's reason for it to grow, especially in this case, this scenario, Rose, I wish you'd turn around, that can kill a female pretty quick, like within a couple days. I've heard from other dragon owners, it seems like a couple of days, could be longer, but either way, they could die that way. So let's see, we're doing the antibiotics. We did a Bloodwork, and that has come back that, you know, in November she was fine. There was no elevated white blood cells. Right now there are. She's fighting inflammation. And she has been laying an egg every 12 hours. And I asked the vet, you know, how long does it take for their bodies to make an egg? And it's about 15 days. So the problem is she's not able to pass all the eggs. And that's where you get problems. So the vet called me today and let me know, you know, it looks like she's got better calcium. Her body's, you know, that's higher than it was in November. Her body's been using the calcium gluconate that I got from the vet. It's really expensive, but apparently it's really good. They said it tastes like crickets, which I'm glad I didn't have to taste test that, but Rose really, really likes it. I put it on her food, and you can tell she likes the taste of it, so they did something right. So the vet gave her a 70% chance of getting through the surgery. just because she's not 100% well right now. And the decision was made to go ahead and do that. I said, okay, let's do it, because I'm pretty certain if Rose is not going to live, I'd rather her go, you know, maybe when she's unconscious in surgery, than from a painful internal infection. So it's kind of that kind of choice. That might sound really morbid, but this is her best chance of you know, getting past this and having a good life. She's only 5. Dragons live to be, they can be 20 years old or more. So if you can, send good thoughts her way. Surgery is next Wednesday. It's a week in advance, and I'll do a follow-up video, hopefully, you know, with the, hey, she's recovering, she made it. And if she doesn't, I will update that too. So stay tuned. Rose, you're gonna be good. Now she's gonna have like 2 more antibiotic shots in between now and then, so imagine she'll start to feel better. I've been giving her slurries on the days that she doesn't really want to eat, so she at least gets some water, some nutrients, and doing a lot of praying. And I've moved St. Francis's sticker over to her tank, so send us what you got. Thank you so much for watching, and now I'm going to add those pictures, and you can see what the eggs looked like. And the issue that can cause is Coelomitis, and I'm going to put that word in the description as well. It's ovary issues, so you can look that up and read about it if you want. If you've got a female dragon and you have the option to spay when they're healthy, do it. All right, take care.